still have to be looked at as we go on. So there's already been a billion clips sent to the chat. So I just need to link this stream into the chat again, and then we'll go on to get more people's side of the stories. I guess we'll go on to Boom. I probably will regret this, but we'll go on to Boom. We'll get an interview from him. Hopefully he won't be. I mean, I know he'll be mad. Hopefully he won't say anything that he regrets. So there is Boom. If Boom doesn't join, we can get someone else in, but Boom is, so yeah. Alright, Boom, remember you're on stream.
Yeah. I know.
Try not to say anything like too outrageous.
No, I won't.
Alright. Now, obviously, we heard Zach's point of view on the story and how his emotions are right now. Obviously, once he cools down, we'll get another interview with him, a race winner interview with him. What
We're
is
talking to the race winner right now, buddy?
All right.
I don't know what you mean by Zach.
I think we have a kind of idea of what your opinion is, but just walk me through that last lap and what you kind of feel happened and that.
The final lap, I mean, I had the run on Zach. I mean, I made an excellent move, faked him out, and that little... But that buddy had to block me below the yellow to win, and now Josh is mad at me because I made it 3 wide. But, in my opinion, you know, Wombo stayed on the middle as a lap car, so I really couldn't do anything. I don't know if you saw that, but I don't
yeah, we caught that, yeah.
I don't think I could have done anything different there. I had to go for the move. I think I won this race, and you're talking to the race winner right now.
Alright, well, obviously see that later tonight or in future stuff. Obviously, if there's any big change to the race results, we'll come back to you at Auto Club and we'll say who actually won the race. If there is a change, if there isn't, then yeah, we'll explain obviously all the penalties being handed because there's definitely gonna be a couple. And yeah, so.
Oh yeah, sorry for kind of like the page in the field on that caution. Didn't mean it. Yeah.
Just know you are on probation.
Yep. I kind of forgot about that, but okay.
Heinz, do you have anything for Boom before we go off to interview someone else potentially?
I don't.
Oh, I have a thing for Heinz.
Yep.
How do you feel that your driver just won the Daytona 500? Actually, sorry, previous driver just won the Daytona 500. I mean,
yeah,
just, like,
good luck getting
suspended
for the rest of the season after race 3, buddy.
Okay, I mean, see, when I win the championship and I clown on JGL for being like P6 and 7 in points, have fun, okay? That's all I have to say.
Alright.
Have fun.
Well, I'll see you in
the... You can't even play the game, and Julian is a fucking... You know, I'm done.
Yep, bye-bye.
Oh, he left, damn it. I was about to ask him what he thought on the Guiga thing, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll go and see, I don't know, let's go and interview Josh, because I know he wanted an interview. We'll just interview pretty much anyone we can in the post-race stuff, because that's fun. Josh is about to join the party. We'll look at the comments. Alright. Before I start the interview, Josh, just don't say anything you would regret. We're on stream still, so yeah. Anyways, walk me through your point of view of the last lap, because, yeah, I have so many questions for you, because you were pretty much everywhere in that race, but walk me through your last lap. Yeah. Let's go before that kind of the last lap. I mentioned you and Wumbo as two guys that were pretty much like everywhere and were like guys that you would have to watch, and that because yeah, and then you kind of like disappeared for a bit. You chilled in the back kind of for 20, 30 laps. Kind of why did you do that? And was there a reason that you did that? And why did you do that if there was? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where were you when the big wreck happened that involved Hendrick and Wumbo and them? Yeah. How did you manage to avoid that? Lightning McQueen. Uh, you had a couple very cool saves. Yeah. Ninth place. And you ended up what, sixth place because of that? Fifth? Third. Wow. But yeah, I have also another question for you. Obviously, you were in the league previously. In season one, you ran the same race in season one. Do you plan to race more races, or is this kind of like a one-off thing, and you'll just kind of like stop racing again? A playoff fun, but there's no plan. Yeah, we'll see how you and your 47 team do over the span of a season. Heinz, do you have any questions for Zach? Not Zach. Josh.
I don't.
Don't. Thank you, Josh, for taking the time out of your day to join the post-race show and have an interview. And yep, we'll go on to the next person. So, yep. Let's see. I want to interview. Let's interview Hendrick. Let's see Hendrick. Because Hendrick had his own sort of mishaps in that race. I'm gonna go check the chat and read the chat. Well, this is all happening. Julian will also come in after. So, yeah. If Julian's still watching, so yeah. Hendrick's in here now.
For me?
Hendrick, obviously a lot of stuff happened in that race. You got caught up in the late race wreck, but before that, I was really wondering because you kind of started to creep forward, and you were in a position where I was like very, I thought you were like in a position that you were like going to win because we've seen you on many occasions in both seasons before kind of chill in the back, and then as the race went on, as kind of that last stint happened, you creep forward and were there. But like, were you kind of in a position where where you were comfortable, you were like kind of just working your way forward, were you like comfortable with that, or no?
I mean, I felt pretty good the last run. And then, like, I went and got a lap led because I was worried about not leading a lap later. So I got a lap led while everyone was saving. And then I dropped back and saved a little bit more. And then, I don't know. I kind of just wrecked myself, honestly. Because I'm trying to think what was happening. Tanner was leading, and then he blocked Zach high. And then Julian was there, and I went in between them, and then boom, went bottom of everybody, and it was 4 wide, and you can't really run 4 wide exit of 4, and we all just got wrecked. I kept bouncing off people. I almost saved it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
The way to crumble cookie.
Yeah, you got caught up in multiple wrecks. It seemed like this race kind of were in the position that you necessarily would have wanted, I guess.
I'm not good at opening Daytona races anyway.
Yeah.
Ever. I've been over this.
However, because you were kind of running the race, what was your opinion on the Grigor thing that happened in the last little tiny bit of the race?
I
Well,
think he's just crashing out.
Mm.
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like Tanner had made a couple questionable moves, but nothing anyone else hadn't done that race. And then I don't know. I guess he like hit Grigor or something, or like wrecked him, and he wasn't happy. And then Grigor like tried repaging him, and then he missed, and then Grigor crashed out. Like I don't know. Everybody's acting like a shithead.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted out. Also, I guess, because you're kind of like the main, well, like you're like the head of the admins, you're the co-owner. What is your opinion on the Zach and Boom finish? Well, Boom incident down the back on the last lap.
I don't know honestly. It's so close.
I haven't even looked at
I'm
the clip yet.
Oh, you haven't? It's super close. I feel like Zach did force him, but I feel like on his screen it wasn't as bad. But Boom was definitely also inside on his screen. I'd like to see Zach's clip, not just a screenshot. I don't know if he's sent it yet, because
Yeah.
it looks like Boom was down there when Zach, like on the screenshot Zach showed, and then Boom was definitely there on his screen. It got forced. It got forced pretty hard.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's tough. Tough call.
Yeah. Um, are you happy with how Hendrick Motorsports ran this race, or do you think there needs to be some stuff stepped up, or what?
I mean, I'm fine. One of my drivers just quit though, and he like wrecked a bunch of people, so that's not very good. But other than that, yeah,
Yeah.
no one else even showed up. So I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, it kind of happens sometimes. It's one of
And
the
then
things.
and then I ran like shit. So no, I'm not happy.
All right.
I do have a couple questions for Cade.
Oh, lay it on me.
Go ahead.
Yep. Since you've been a title contender for the past few seasons, who do you think will be your biggest rivals going to the rest of the season?
Zach, because if it doesn't get turned back, everyone just let him get a free Daytona win, and he's already better than me at talent tracks.
And one last question. Was beans and meat part of your pre-race meal?
Not today, no. What did I have for lunch today? I had shit.
Sold the
I
bag.
had chicken Alfredo. I had chicken Alfredo for lunch, and I just had some post-race calamari.
That sounds yummy.
Thanks. I don't think I ate anything during the race at all. Drank half a glass of tea.
Good old southern sweet tea.
Uh-huh.
All right. I have two more questions before we end off.
All right.
So one is what was your opinion on the race in general? Like, how do you feel about the race?
It was okay. There was a lot of yellow. Well, yeah, there was a pretty good bit of yellows. I don't know. We never got a green flag stop in. We almost did at one point, but it was just, I don't know. It seemed like a bunch of small wrecks. Some questionable things. There was a few questionable people racing. But I mean, I could have been worse. I've been in much worse Daytona races.
Yeah. Also, you last season had a obviously spend in the pits, as I already mentioned, and we're at a 50-point deficit, I think it was, last season, exiting Daytona. Obviously, that was to Grigor, and Grigor did not have a good season. He finished 8th in the standings. So if everything stands, Zach would be the points leader, and you'd probably be around 50 points back. How are you going to approach the next couple races, knowing Auto Club is on Wednesday, and that is you have a shot to be the only winner there?
I don't know. I guess just hope Zach gets DQ'd. I don't know. And just like win Fontana. That's basically it. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Are you excited for Fontana?
Yeah. Real racing facility.
Thank you for taking your time out of the day to go and do that.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah. I'll go and interview a couple more people before we have to end off the show because I have to do a league race.
Have you interviewed Grega?
I want to interview Guga, but Julian also really wants an interview, so I'm going to do that first, and I'm going to do Guga.
That's fair. Yeah, get Graga's crash out interview. He already left and everything. He gave up, but he's rage quitting like everything. He left that. H-Man, Hennessy.
Do you think he's going to be back?
I don't know. He said see you bye to every league basically, except for Zach's league and JLab. But she was only in like 2.
Anyways, thank you for taking the time of your day, and Josh, they cannot hear you, by the way. Yeah. Alright, can both you guys leave so I can talk to Julian? Hold on. Save the stuff for a second. Yeah. Alright. Either Hendrik leave or be quiet, and same Josh. But yeah. Hello, Julian, and welcome to the post-race show. You got caught up in that wreck, but before that, you looked like you were having a pretty good run. What was your kind of plan for the last 10 or so laps?
Low-key, not gonna lie, I knew I was gonna run out, so my plan was just to help Tanner out as much as I can to help him get that win, but then he just got messed up at the end of the race. But then I got caught up in the 4 wide incident too, but really can't blame anyone on that because it's just NASCAR E5 physics. 4 wide is just not a good combination.
What was your kind of view of the 4 wide, and how did you get caught up in it?
I tried blocking the 1, but it was very late, so I went to go down the block, and I don't know where the 34 just forced his way in to the inside, and then Cade also making a 4 wide. It's just, I don't know. And really just I got hit by Cade, I think, but I think it was just a connect code, and that just started bouncing me around, and then I started slipping.
I mean, I know Heinz probably wants to say some stuff to you, and you want to probably say some stuff to Heinz, so, Heinz, do you have any questions for your driver?
Heinz, I'm sorry for wrecking the car. I got wrecked.
It's alright, driver. We got all the Go Boom money for that. But I know you didn't get the finish you wanted, but you ran a really good race out there, following Tanner, who's one of the best drivers out there, so running behind him I think was a good call. So yeah, and I do have a question. What are your expectations going for this season for JGR? What do you think what you will accomplish?
I'm gonna make the playoffs, and I'm gonna at least make the first round. Not be a first round exit.
I think you can go and make a deep playoff run.
Why are you laughing, Small? What's up with that?
I thought Heinz was gonna say it, but there's no playoffs.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
This is Winston's format, buddy.
Oh my god.
So,
I'll do my best to get top 5 in the point standings.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's very possible because Slick got it. Slick got top 5 last season, just by getting last place points for 90% of the races. So as long as you show up to a decent amount, then yeah, or get last place points for the races they don't.
I plan up showing every race. I will be here.
Yeah, the next
Show
race
up and get
is,
them last place points. You got a good point finish.
The next race is Wednesday at 7, by the way.
Bet.
Do I have any more questions for you? How do you think your debut went? Just
You know, it was pretty fine, to be honest. I led a couple laps here and there. I didn't stay in the back as much, so I said I did pretty good. Stayed top 3, top 5 most of the race. So I say it was a pretty good debut.
okay. Do you have any hopes or any what do you think you can do at Auto Club next week? Well, not next week. Sorry, next on Wednesday.
It's another type play track, and it's my home track, so I like that track very much. So I think I can probably do the same thing here at Daytona and just run top 5 most of the race. Hopefully, get a win there too.
Mm-hmm. Heinz, do you have any more questions for Julian?
I don't.
Alright. I think that is it for all the questions I have. So thank you for your time,
Alrighty.
Julian.
Thank you
And
guys for your time.
I think I'm gonna go and try to fit in one more interview before I go to race H&N. Alright. Let's see if we can get the crash out interview. I don't know if we'll be able to get that though. You know what I mean. We'll see. We'll try it. We'll try it. You won't be heard on stream right now because I have. Uh, uh, yeah. Um. Alright, so I'm, because he's probably not in the Discord anymore, I'm just gonna ping him in the. Okay. Gregor's loading in, so I'll wait till he loads in. Yeah. We'll look at all the clips later. Alright, don't say anything you'll get, I guess, and you're on stream. Alright.
I mean, Gregor, your page was not a bang.
Alright.
I know, I missed everybody.
I guess, where do I start with this? You know what, let's talk about the positive first. You had a pretty good run, you were, really in control
this is an interview?
this one. Yeah, this interview.
Oh shit. Man, I got fired. And when I say fired, I mean I tore up the contract. It's done. It's all over from here.
Alright, but yeah. How do you think your race went, I guess, before all the stuff that happened?
My race was shit the whole time. I led the first 6 laps, and then I got put in the back, then I got wrecked, then I got put in the back, then I got wrecked, then I was in second, and then I got intent wrecked. The race was not good. I flipped 3 times, actually. It was not fun. I wrecked from the lead again. I flipped like Michael McDowell did at Daytona that one time back in 2024. And it was not a good race. Not a good race. It was bad. It was really freaking bad.
Yeah. What was your, I guess, what was your thought process on the trying to wreck? Trying to LePage the field, I guess, and was there anyone you were trying to hit?
I was aiming for Tanner, but I didn't know where he went.
Yeah. I guess, what was your point of view, and what do you think happened with the Tanner
my
incident?
point of view was, you see, we were driving in a straight line, you see, and you see my car was driving straight, everyone else's car was driving straight, but then you see the wheel on the 41 crank to the right. And you see what happens is inertia is going to carry through the goddamn motherfucking car, because that's just what Einstein said or something. I don't know who the fuck said that. But you see, when he hit my car, I started barrel rolling down the backstretch, and I was just like, I'm upside down. This ain't freaking good. And then I don't know if I had a concussion or something, but I woke up and I was flipping on the front stretch on the last lap. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between that first and second flip, but something happened. I don't know what happened. I think I was concussed or something, but like it definitely wasn't my fault or anything. Owner points for the 48 car still at the top. Just
Gregor, so from what I heard from Hendrik, you completely left pretty much everything. Do you think you'll be back at sometime shortly?
Well, Kate overreacted to that one. I left 2 leagues. I left Hennessy because I don't really do nothing in there. Then every other Discord I left, it's dead or I don't talk in. That's all that happened. Kate kind of overreacted with that one. I just left the Wingstop Racing League, HNN, and Hennessy HPO, whatever the hell they call it, with the faggot McCartan there. I don't know if his mama dropped him on the head when he was a damn baby, but that guy sure got some problems in his brain. I have never seen a stupider motherfucker since that Cletus McFarlane guy joined NASCAR. God, I cannot stand this Cletus McFarlane guy. Ram truck better not give him a ride. I swear to God, I'm gonna ram his truck's ass. Bang.
Alright, Heinz, do you have any questions for him?
If you could rate your LePage out of 5 big booms, how many big booms would you get that LePage?
Well, on my screen, it was 5 big booms because I went flying into the catch fence. But on everyone else's screen, it was nothing because everyone missed me. Even Gubbo missed me, and on my screen, he kind of hit me, which was not the person I was going for on my screen. I don't know how he
I'm
hit me.
actually in the catch fence right now. You know, I kind of hit good. I'm kind of dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
This is a great way to end the post-race show.
I'm dead.
Gubbo, you're not in the catch fence. You're in a damn McDonald's eating some
Oh,
damn
God.
Big Mac.
Shut up, idiot. Shut up. Yo, Josh, shut the fuck up.
He's
Yeah,
eating
you know
he's
what
eating
I'm
McDonald's on the top of a fence, and he thought it was the catch fence.
But out of
And
5
I
big
won the
booms.
race at the
Hey,
McDonald's.
Chuck, this is my
You
damn
just-
interview,
Oh,
okay?
my
You're not
bad.
gonna interrupt me in my moment. This is my last moment, okay? But if I had to give myself 5 big booms, 1 to 5 big booms based on my LePage, on my screen it was a 4, you know? I was in the catch fence, I killed a couple kids in the grandstands, but that's the love of the sport. But, no, I cannot, because on everyone else's screen, it was a 0. There was no big boom. The big boom happened in turn 3 and 4. There was no big boom to be held.
3, 4.
I don't even know why this guy's even in the league. I mean, it makes no sense.
Alright, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
not getting
whoa.
DQ'd.
This
I
is
might
not
be getting
official
penalized,
news
but I'm
yet.
not
Whoa.
getting DQ'd. So I won this race.
I haven't looked at any clips, so
Go look at the clip, blood. Do it right now. Get your reaction.
I'm not doing that yet. I'm not doing that yet. I'll do the off stream.
He did not win.
Alright.
What are you talking about?
I think all the post-race festivities are going to be over. Again, this is the
Did I win the race?
this is the final
Did I
stream
win?
on the Goat Small channel.
Who won the
Go
race? Did I
and
win?
subscribe
I
to
had
the.
to have won.
Alright.
It said I was minus.
Alright. Go and subscribe to the Wingstop channel. That's where the Wingstop Racing League channel. That is where the streams will be from now on out, from pre-race, post-race, and actual race. It'll all be on there, starting starting Wednesday at 7, which is Auto Club, and going down. Quicker, they cannot hear you. I have blue screen them, so they can't hear. Alright, whoa. Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching the pre and post race stuff, and we'll see you guys for Wingstop on Wednesday. For my channel, we will see you sometime next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but sometime next week.